Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your old pal Myriad back with some more video games for the children. It is Wednesday, January 13th. Hope your week has been good. Um, I don't have it in me for much small talk up top right now, to be honest, because we're gonna look at we're gonna look at a weird ass Steam game, as you have come to know and expect. Um, but we're gonna look at one that's not weird ass because its concept is crazy or it involves masturbation or whatever. We're gonna look at a weird game that is kind of serious, and it might even be good. I don't know. It's been getting a lot of uh, praise from some of the blogosphere. So this might end up being the first good game that we've ever played on this stream. So I don't know. But we're gonna be playing a game called That Dragon, Cancer, which, according to Steam, is an immersive narrative video game that retells Joel Green's 4-year fight against cancer through about 2 hours of poetic, imaginative gameplay that explores themes of faith, love, and hope. So that sounds like some pretty heavy shit. And it seems sort of apropos, doesn't it? We're just coming off of Awesome Games Done Quick, which just raised over $1 million for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And Total Biscuit just posted today that he had gotten some good news from his doctors regarding his own fight with cancer. So it seems to be a topic that the gaming community at large is very concerned with. And I'm definitely interested to see what this game has to say about it, because I don't have cancer, and I'm fortunate enough to not know anyone who does. So this might be a good game for someone like me who may not know what dealing with that is like. So I'm kind of expecting to be depressed at the end of the stream. I've got some ideas about maybe something we could play after this if I need to not hang myself, but we don't know. This could be laughably terrible. So why don't we get into it and figure that out? So options was pretty much just graphics related stuff. I'm gonna crank it all the way up. I mean, I don't have a top of the line rig, but I feel like I can handle this game in fantastic quality. But guess we'll see. Let's click the old new game button. Bread on the water. Oh, hello. Sorry if the audio is not super well balanced. It told me that headphones were recommended. I'm saying nuts to that, but it does make me think that audio is going to play a large component in this game. Oh, I'm a duck. I'm a mallard, in fact. I know this. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this mallard. Can I WASD? I think I can WASD. Well, WASD is doing something. I don't know what's going on with my cursor right now. It seems like there's paper airplanes. Oh, I can quack. Oh, and go over there.
Don't touch the birds. No, the birds. Yeah.
Oh, I hear someone's dad. I'm gonna eat this breadcrumb. Feeding ducks is pretty great. I've done it a couple times in my life, and, you know, I find it oddly fulfilling. Sometimes it can get scary, though. Like, if the ducks aren't grateful and start being dicks, it can go ugly, but... I don't know, aren't you, like, not supposed to feed them bread, though? Isn't that, like, you gotta feed them, like, cracked corn, I think. I think that's, like, is bread bad for ducks? Can they not have carbs? Oh, Jesus.
Mom, you threw the whole piece.
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, no, you throw it.
It's almost 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, am I a kid now?
But he can't talk.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wheels can talk.
Yeah, no.
Why can't Joel?
Well, Joel got sick right after he turned 1.
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
So he's just slower than most kids.
Oh, that's...
I think eventually he'll catch up.
Joel,
Yeah, I think Joel will read eventually.
well, Isaac, of course. He's just delayed. Because, you know.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy baby.
Yeah, he's a boy baby. That's just about right. You know, there's lots of things Joel isn't good at, but there's some things he is good at. What is he good at?
He's eating, laughing.
Yeah,
Those are great skills to be good at.
Making him laugh.
you are good at making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah, it's really funny when you fall down.
He's good at showing us what he loves.
Yeah.
Oh. I was wondering why the duck wasn't eating any of the bread. Well, this is weird already. It's not putting me off. It's kind of
What does Joel love?
charming, I guess.
Wawa. In cups, bathtubs. And the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. And giving a sweet was a daily affection. And bye-byes. And lone kisses. And more. Oh, always more. This full list of words. So few.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to be a sad dad. That's... I mean, I'm basically that in real life. A sad dad with no kids. The saddest dad of all, perhaps. I kind of wanted some more bread, but... I guess... Is this Myst? Is this Myst 6? Because I feel like... I'm controlling this game as though it were Myst. Why is this here? Is that a big breadcrumb or just a boulder?
Is it time?
No, but very soon.
Oh, Jesus.
Can they know? Can they sense it?
None of them know.
No one ever realizes how short the time is.
Okay. I don't like whispering. Actually, I do like whispering. I love... Whispering is amazing. I wish more people would whisper to me. But no one ever whispers anymore. I guess they tell you it's rude when you're a kid, so people don't like to whisper. But man, if you really want me to listen to something you have to say,
What is pain?
whisper it.
Word. What is hope without a word for it? Who is God?
Whoa.
What is joy?
Those are some heavy questions, man. I don't know. Okay, so we got sad dad. And yeah, it sounded like there were three male children.
Who am I to him? Dada.
I think I read one time that most kids say dada before they say mama. So, just putting that out there. Draw your own conclusions. And give this kid a push on the whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the noises? Calm down. I haven't even clicked yet. Alright, let's give this kid a push. Whoa. My push kind of defies gravity a little bit, yep. Oh, Jesus. Careful. Don't want to get brained. Well, I can't tell if he's enjoying it or not, but he doesn't seem mad. Man, I haven't gone on a swing in probably a decade. I need to get on that. Swings are fucking great. Man, can I get over here and get on one of these? Oh man, I actually can. Alright, fantastic. Great. How do I do it? How do I swing myself? There we go. There we go. Well, this is not the best, actually. Wait, here we go. Okay, I can face forward. Yeah. Now we're talking. I like to look up when I'm on a swing, because I feel that makes you the most nauseous the quickest. Just really lean back and just look straight into the sky. And then try not to puke on yourself. How is he still going? That's not how momentum works. Oh, well, I don't... No, I'm not going to answer my damn phone. Let's play with some kids. I'm a sad dad.
Okay, Joel. Ready?
Am I going to have to catch him in a quick time event?
Set. Go.
Go. I'll catch you. Unless I... Oh. You know, we gotta really talk about how you guys are dressing your children in these gross green oh, I'm going now? Excellent. I mean, this slide doesn't seem that exciting. And I'll probably, like, get plastic burns on my legs when I go down it. What's up, dude?
Give him a kiss.
I don't know what those things are called, but...
Set.
Can you give Zoe a kiss?
Go.
I don't know what they're called, but they're really fun when you're drunk.
Hi, Zoe.
Because you don't really need any motor skills to operate them. You just kind of
Okay,
need
Joel.
to...
Ready?
Do it again.
Set.
Big kiss.
Go.
You just need to throw your body weight in one direction and then let nature take its course.
Give him a kiss.
Okay.
Can
Ready?
you give Zoe a kiss?
No, I don't want to do that one anymore. I want to go to the merry-go-round. Sorry, kid. I'm bored of your horse antics. But I'll never get bored of spinning a merry-go-round so fast that the people on it fly out of it. That will never get boring. Go, 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 go!
Joel's doing really well.
I don't understand how these things are allowed to be around children, because they're goddamn death traps, but
He's been very peaceful all afternoon.
man, are they a shit ton of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was my mouse drifting up. I thought I was in a cinematic. Maybe I was. Maybe that's how they moved me on here. Can I keep spinning it from inside?
Joel's doing really
I guess you can't. That is the one fundamental flaw with a merry-go-round is, in order to make it move, there has to be somebody outside of it. You can't make it go from inside of it.
Oh,
Alright, well, I'm gonna get motion sickness if this keeps up, so why don't we get out of here?
who's that? Let's tell him, Caleb, that Joel's doing really well.
Okay. Well, we played with our stupid children. Oh, and they all disappeared? Should I go talk to my sad dad self? Or I already did, and he was like, "What is God?" Or something. How about we answer our phone? Let's tweet about it.
Hey babe, just got done at the doctor. Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days, but that if he's still throwing up after that we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try, and I don't know, I'll tell you more about it when you get home.
Man, acid reflux is no joke. That is something that I have... You know, like, you think it's like an old man thing that they have to take Tums for or whatever, but, like, in recent years, I've had several encounters with acid reflux, and that shit sucks. Like, holy fuck. Well, this doesn't seem good. You alright, bud? Seems like oh my god! It's that dragon, cancer. Come to steal my children. Oh my god, it's getting quite loud. I might have to turn that down a little bit. Sorry. Oh, is the dragon like a metaphor for a life flight thing, or... Oh boy. I could tell you a story about that, but I don't think we need any more depressing stuff happening.
Fear is cancer's preservative. Cancer's embalming oil. And you, O accuser, are fear's oil salesman. You're a snake. A serpent. A dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
Whoa. I didn't do shit, man. I was playing with kids in a playground. I was being a good dad. This is gonna be a long 2 hours, I can already tell. Okay. Oh boy.
Hey, do you want to rock? Okay, let's rock. There we go. Oh, shh, 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 shh.
So is this IV drip going into this baby? It looks very nuclear, so... Man, do they really give babies poison to cure them of cancer? That
Hey, babe, I was
seems...
thinking, do you ever think maybe Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to? Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music playing before I do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know. I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
You might just be getting old, lady. Like, you might have worse hearing than a cancer baby. What's happening? Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. Hello? Help? There's a red light. What? I'm pressing it. Hello? Doctors? I don't know what to do. Is my baby dead? What's happening? I don't... Oh, okay. I stopped it. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening? Some non-Euclidean geometry going on here. Ah, sweet faceless baby. How did I ever birth such a monster? Maybe someday you'll get a face. It's amazing what medical science can do. It can turn boys into girls and all kinds of crazy jive. Ah! There's a... Ah! There's blue gloves that are blown up. I'm trying to not let them touch the ground, but who knows if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. It doesn't seem like I'm doing much of anything, actually. Maybe I'll just stop clicking. Oh no! Don't stop clicking! Never stop clicking, because then they touch the ground. See, I knew it! I knew it. Yeah, you stop clicking? Alright. I'll keep these fuckers up. Is this the test of my endurance? Man, I've been clicking since this game was in diapers. Like this faceless baby. Oh, shit, I think I fucked up. Or maybe they were just like, you're such a good clicker. You win. Cancer is gone now. Is that the moon? I bet you get a lot of cancer if you go to the moon. You get all kinds of nasty stuff from being in space, I think. That's why we don't send people there anymore. Guys, I'm gonna go on a rant about space. Like, I really want people to go to space and us to do space stuff. Like, I think it's super important for us to get on that and start doing that. Because we need to get off of this planet. I mean, eventually, at some point, it's not going to be around any... Oh, shit. Am I supposed to be playing? I don't think I'm... Oh, maybe I am. My mouse is moving, but... Well, it's like moving his body. I don't... Oh, am I WASDing? Oh, I might be WASDing. Okay, it didn't tell me I was WASDing. But I guess I better WASD my way in between these brambly shits. Ah, fuck. Okay, alright. I'm WASDing. Okay, oh, shit. Well, I feel a little like I'm fucked here. Feel a little bit like I'm fucked here. Yeah, I'm not doing great. I'm not being the best I can be. Oh, shit, dicks. Ah, fuck. Well, that was unpleasant. Did he climb off the bed and get into the crib on his own? What's up, bud? You doing alright? I don't know. It's not letting me click on you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, fuck.
I just wanted to take
Dude.
a shower. Is that okay?
You
Are
can't.
you okay with Joel?
You cannot.
Yes.
You cannot creep up on me like that. Fuck. Oh, gee, I lost the baby immediately. Oh, hey, there's a dog. Well, that's great. Do you get a dog if you have cancer? Oh no, I don't want to hear the dog heart. I don't like hearing heartbeats of things. It just kind of weirds me out, you know? It just like... It just instantly makes me aware that we're just like bags of meat and water, and if that noise stopped happening, we'd be dead. I just don't... I can't deal with that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe dog hearts. Let's listen to his butt. There's probably nothing weird going on in there. It's probably fine. This all sounds like normal dog noises. Alright. Aw, get some... Whoops! Oh, I interrupted the dog kisses for some more stethoscope time. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, everything's fine. Dogs can detect sickness, and he wouldn't let you pet him if you were dying. That's how dogs work. I'm scared to turn around, because I feel like as soon as I do, some sad dad is gonna be like, oh, hey! Nice dog. Well, I was close. Great. Let's have an end of cancer party. I wonder if that's a real thing. Do people who like get cleared of cancer, do they just go crazy after that? Are they just like, dude, I beat cancer. Nothing can harm me. I probably would. This party seems like kind of a bummer. God, do they really just... Oh, man, that's making my subwoofer go apeshit. Sorry, neighbors. Oh, who's that guy? Dance like no one's watching, and it's just a weird old guy angrily smiling. Oh, these people need to get better art for their house. These are not good anythings. Untitled. Couldn't think of anything for that one. Alright. We got this Chinese boy, though. Whoop. Nice job, Claire. Nailed it. Boy, we're not good with coming up with names. Whoop. Controls are a little weird here. Oh, phone's ringing. Where am I? Like, what kind of a room is this? I mean, it doesn't... It looks like a combination of a house and a hospital. Maybe that's the point, I guess, right? Maybe that's what they're going for. God damn it, Amy. Just text me, for Christ's sake.
Hey, I'm cleaning up eggs again. A dozen eggs on the kitchen floor again. So we have to get a new lock for the fridge. Ugh, it's so hard to clean up eggs from the floor. Like, they just spread around and they don't come clean no matter what you do. So, I was just so frustrated, but you should have seen them together. They were so proud of themselves. Joel and Elijah just sitting there with their eggs. Isaac said he thinks they want to be cookers. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye.
Floor eggs, the #1 threat to American families. I mean, you got a dog, right? You just let him take care of it. That's what dogs are for. So you never have to clean the floor again. Just let your dog take care of it. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not going in there. Oh. Actually, let's look at the picture of this animal here. Loki chillin'. I mean, it looks more like he's dead, but... Fair enough. Yeah, that's a picture of a dog. Wolfie, look at Wolfie. That's a nice looking critter right there. I'm not a fan of Loki, though. He needs to be more photogenic. Oh no, is this angels? Lepa... I don't know what's happening. I recognize these letters, but not this order of them. Though I'm pretty sure that's angels. So that's probably not great. Rebe... Cam? Oh, Rebecca M. Yeah, kids do split up words in weird ways sometimes. Was that what was going on here? I don't think so. I think this kid might just be illiterate. I understand what Rebecca's doing. She got 4 letters on either side. There's some method to that madness, even if it makes it hard to read, but... Who are all these people? And why do I have pictures of them in my hospital house? And why is the guy from the cover of the Mr. Jewel case falling into heaven? That's a deep cut. No one will get that reference. Okay, I feel pretty done at look. Oh, let's get another voicemail from Amy, who's probably got a hilarious story about floor eggs to regale us with. Oh, my battery's running low. I need to charge this bitch. I also should probably not
Hey, honey,
use
we're on our way
Windows
home from
phones.
the hospital now. So if you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work, and we could throw in that lasagna. Do you know how they celebrate off-treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments? I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing Happy Off Therapy Day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? I just, like, we're not ever gonna get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. Like, there's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. Alright, bye.
Jesus. I don't get that though. Why? What's special about our faceless baby that we don't get off therapy days? Whoa. This is gonna be Mario Kart? It's Mario Kart! Yeah, buddy! Now we're talking. Fuck cancer. I got power-ups to get. Is that a boost pad? Whoa, shit. This is really funny. I was not expecting this to happen. This couldn't be less of what I thought. I don't know if I'm winning or losing. I don't even care. I'm just so glad to be playing a video game right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to avoid those cows or... Wait, what's going on with my time situation? Is that... Oh. Oh. You couldn't just let me have a fun go-kart part. Oh, man.
Well, how long is it going to be before we can have some answers? Did anyone ask the doctor?
Okay, is it just doctor on call or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor? It just seemed like yesterday it kind of came from my I just want to know what the plan is.
Who canceled the treatment?
Isn't it dangerous for him not to get it? I thought he needed that.
I know you're just doing what you're saying, but can I just talk to the doctor that ordered?
I don't know what to do. I can't WASD. I feel lost and confused and bewildered. Much like these parents of this faceless... Oh, here we go. I figured it out. The Diglett murder still unsolved. But we got Moltres. And I don't know what this is. Okay. I feel like I hear a door clacking somewhere, but... Well, this was not the right way. Oh, there's a pinwheel down there, I think. Oh, there's Faceless Baby. Hey man, I heard you played Mario Kart. Just like a normal kid. What do you got in there? Are the oh, that's like a blanket, right? It kind of looked like he had like long adult legs with jeans and shoes for a second. I was like, what is happening? Well, I can't click on anything here, Faceless Baby. So, bye. Do I need to look at some art? Did the art change? I don't think the art changed. With all this mist guy falling into heaven and a bunch of people and Rebecca M. and that nonsense. Oh no. This wall went away. Oh no, it's an elevator now, okay. Boy, this is a video game. Whoa. Why is GLaDOS here? Whoa. You okay, Faceless baby? You don't look... It doesn't look good. What's happening here? How's your brain looking?
Hey, it's you again. I love you. You're my friend. This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch how I started.
It's a pretty good game.
You touch it right here, then a big lion comes.
A big lion?
No, a scary lion. It's so loud. I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar? Roar!
Oh, Jesus.
Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
Okay. Rip headphone users. You did warn us, so I appreciate that.
Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
Whoa. Oh man. I'm glad I'm not on drugs right now. 'Cause holy crap. He's fucking loving it. I don't think there's a giraffe or a dog constellation. Well, there might be a dog, actually. But I'm pretty sure there's no giraffe. Am I supposed to be doing something, or just let him ride this horse for the rest of his faceless life? Nope. Thanks, Greg Rice. It's real thoughtful of you. Seems like these cards are not for us. Gotta say, I'm a pretty big fan of women humming. I know some people who complained about quiet humming in The Phantom Pain, but I loved it. I always felt so calmed by her humming. I'm afraid to advance the whatever you call this because I don't want her to stop, but I guess we have to.
This terrible routine. Watching you, waiting for you to wake, hoping you will never remember these days of illness and treatment. One day, I'll bring you here, show you your tiny handprints on the wall, and you'll be annoyed that we all think of you as some big miracle. Cancer will be such a small part of all you could grow to be. You will tire of hearing about it. You won't want to see the cards and notes I saved. And I won't mind at all. I'll hold the memories of this hard day. You just leave it behind.
Well, that was very sweet. The humming stopped, though, so I'm not happy. That's what I'm most upset about, I think. Alright. I mean, I don't really want to read each one of these cards and have to contemplate yet another person who apparently died of cancer. I get it. It's a lot of folks. It's a nasty thing. Alright, well, what if we go the other way? Nope. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like a good name for a chapter. Giving me the finger? What? I don't know what that... Oh.
The ducks like to go on a morning run. Quack, 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 quack. Farmer Bill plays fetch with the pigs.
He loves his speaking to say.
Farmer Bill plays hide and seek with the cows.
Oh, I'd give anything to be so easily entertained. I really would.
The horse can type 70 words a minute.
That's not very good. Well, I mean, for a horse, I guess it's pretty good, but... Well, we did them all already. I don't think I can do the top one. Or do the duck again?
When the ducks work together, they can fly Farmer Bill to town. Those mischievous pigs are napping on Farmer Bill's couch. Farmer Bill owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Farmer Bill asked the horse to take the truck to town. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Bill doing that.
Can we be done with the speak and say?
Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to heaven. Goats go to town.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Uh-oh. Well, let's hear what this guy with glasses has to say.
Parents always ask how big. Wrong question. They should ask where it is. Location is everything. Slow death or quick, symptoms and losses all come down to where. Well, it's in the frontal cortex. And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Oh boy. It's not good when your doctor says this is a tragedy. You probably shouldn't be allowed to do that.
ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Well, let's keep talking. Get to the part where you say, but...
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Ugh.
How long are we talking about?
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Alright. Let's get Sad Dad's opinion on this.
Oh, miracles are
How
scary.
long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Thanks, Sad Dad. You really knocked that one out of the park.
4 months. What is that? February? So we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Joel's birthday, maybe Valentine's Day, and that's it? And, we still haven't told anyone I'm pregnant. Too scared they'd think it was irresponsible. And now this? They'll think it's a replacement baby. I don't want a replacement.
Radiation can probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it's spread here, it'll spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Sad Dad. Your thoughts?
In the movie, I'd be kicking things and throwing chairs through windows. Amy would be sobbing. back against the wall, so I should be yelling. Why am I not yelling?
Thank you. That means a lot.
Whoa, whoa. Can I WASD? Nope.
How long are we talking about?
Oh boy. Whoa, there I am. Well, that was certainly a thing. Am I a bird?
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's read that again. I clicked and ruined the moment.
And I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
God bless God bless people that have religious faith to help them through hard times. Yeah, I am truly jealous of people who have that. Because if you don't, you don't have that.
Lay down. Okay. Should we do a song?
Sure.
Okay, big boys, why don't you come in here and we'll sing the littles a lullaby.
I'm tired.
I know, it's bedtime. Ugh, okay. Oh, Elijah, lay down.
Meg, did you even check in his mouth?
Joe, you've
chicken stuffed in his cheeks from dinner.
Get it out. That is so disgusting.
Been there for the last 2 hours. Okay, hold on, I'm trying. Joel, ouch! Stop!
Did he just bite you?
Yeah, I think he like just put too much in his mouth so he can't swallow.
He was just saving it for later, babe. Like he needed a midnight snack.
He's the little chipmunk.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The bigger version.
A big version of a little chipmunk. Do you guys remember when he couldn't even eat any solids and because he couldn't swallow?
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one small miracle and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything. It's because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Kids who don't understand the stakes of what's going on. That's great.
As this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy. My face is puffy from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time. I want to talk about holding Joel's hand, walking down the hall wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter. And then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human, and that God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
I remember the day I was diagnosed. I remember the hallucinations from the high fever of 5-year-old's nightmares. I remember my mother silently weeping in the doctor's office. I remember friends and family gathered around my hospital bed in prayer. I remember the 2-hour ambulance ride to St. Jude where they could better care for me. I remember the 2.5 years of weekly chemo treatments, the numerous lumbar punctures and bone marrow aspirates. I remember Doctors Bell, Dahl, and Kalwinsky, nurses Jean, Judy, and Dale, Miss Chris in social work, Darlene in travel, all part of the team that cared for me. I am a walking memorial to their successes. I remember the other patients I'd see each time I went to the hospital for chemo. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. I remember the years of summer camp for children with cancer, children like me. I remember their laughter and the midnight talks of fears and joys, normal kid stuff. Some less so. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. But I remember them. I am, and other survivors are, memorials to those who lost their fights.
Ugh, her expectation is so maddening sometimes. Do you know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life. And I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents, supernatural miracles. I envy her.
Oh good, I might get a chance to play a video game. That'll take my mind off horrible things. Joel the Baby Knight. Oh
Hop in
no.
bed, boys. Let's go.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
Yeah, I know some stories, man. Some stories that'll turn your blood cold.
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the Baby Knight?
Yes, Joel the Baby Knight. But he's also Joel the very brave knight. And he was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is the dragon big?
Very big.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
So
Oh,
much fire, you guys.
I died.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff?
Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like help. You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off. And they can go home and they can quit fighting for a while. And they're cool and safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest
and it seemed like the dragon couldn't find him. But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right. The baby can't kill the dragon. But that's the best part of this story. God fights for Joel. So he fights that dragon cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
Oh, no. God needs to
What about Tim?
work on...
He died from cancer. Wasn't God fighting for him? Didn't he have grace?
Of course God fought for Tim too. Tim fought so well. He was so brave and so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. But we know that Tim's in heaven and that he's with God and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim, getting to be done fighting was grace.
I'm actually doing damage? I just kind of checked out for a while. I feel like... Shit, sorry, Tim. Go to heaven with God, because I'm not good at platformers anymore. I'm too old. Oh, I don't like drowning. How about we skip that part?
Ryan! Oh, Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown.
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning.
Well, you're missing your oars. And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this. Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
Dear Mr. Barnett, I'm not sure if this letter will get to you. However, I felt the need to write to you in your company. My daughter recently passed away after a long battle with cancer. And she was only 14 years old. In our short time with her, we saw her transformed from our wonderful little girl into a sickly child who spent far too many days in her bed full of pain. We worried that we would never see her happy again. Well, the hospital gave her access to a computer, and she found her way to your game. I'm unsure really what it is, but from the day that she began playing Legends of Terrace, our daughter changed. She sat up, she was excited, she smiled again. she told us all these stories about what she was doing in the lands, all the things she wanted to do in real life but was too sick to try. She swam in the ocean, rode a horse, she had birthdays, bought a house, and she went on adventures with these new friends from all over the world. I don't know how to explain the happiness that it brought to us. For a short while, our daughter returned to us. She'd regained the wonder and an optimism that the illness had taken from her. She talked about strange lands that you had made, the creatures, magical things, and adventures she went on. She lost her battle for life, but you helped bring our daughter back for a short time. And for that, we're eternally thankful. Sincerely, Julie.
Dear Julie, thank you for your letter. I am honored to have played any small part in bringing your daughter joy. She will be missed within the game. I knew your daughter as Hinara of the Knights Guild. In our world, she lived in Devardic and defended the city many times from the forces of evil. Your daughter may have ultimately lost her battle with that dragon cancer, but in my game, she was the dragon slayer. Since you don't know much about the game or who she was there, I'm sending you a screenshot of one of your daughter's adventures. Sincerely, Paul.
It's like a transcript from an old text adventure, or like a Ultima or something. Human fighter in excellent health.
I'm reminded that having faith does not mean denying what is happening to Joel. Faith means knowing exactly what is happening and also knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact.
I can't decide if Amy's religion is endearing or annoying.
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial, but seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain, not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer, because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful.
That's kind of the Pascal's wager for your faceless baby. I don't know.
People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so I'm not worried about death.
Sorry.
It will come regardless of where I stand.
It's not funny, but the phrase
now,
heaven is amazing.
Death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer.
So that's not the game's fault. That's just the kind of person I am. When horrible shit is happening, that's when I find it most helpful to laugh.
This is the part of the story
story where a daring rescue can thwart Jeth's intentions
Sorry.
just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing, worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
Oh boy, these controls are a problem. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Let's try going down. How about that? Nope. Alright. I'm feeling a little dehydrated right now. We're back here.
Huh. The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue. For comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
Yeah, I'm with you, bud. Fuck vinyl chairs. Fuck vinyl everything, actually. Oh, let's go play a video game in the bathroom. Shower is a great place to put your arcade cabinet.
Blue. Purple. The ocean, maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Oh, don't throw your head, buddy. Don't. this room. I didn't used to. For a moment, it was an adventure. I was cast as the compassionate and caring father, holed up with his fragile son in a small cleft in the rocks. The storm raging, waves ripping at the sharp black rocks below, and enveloped in my arms, he feels safe, and I am holding him firmly, trying not to slip. Because if you hold tight enough, nothing will take him. Right? Here we go, bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying. I'm hungry. I wonder if he's hungry. He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want to? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily.
Did the baby
Big,
just not load?
deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot and tears and juice. And then he vomits, and I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. Don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it. It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Shh. Okay, buddy, okay. I'll hold you. Shh. Oh, Joel Bug. You look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop. I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace. I am empty. You are I want you here. I want you to call my son. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps. Thank you.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat, and a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're gonna die. Where do you think Jesus is? Rowing alongside them? No. He's asleep in the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up and he says to the storm, "Quiet, be still." And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asks his disciples why they are so scared and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, "Let's go to the other side of the lake," his disciples thought he was going to just let them die. So Joel died. Everyone does eventually, I suppose. But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care? Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me? I think greater than my fear of death is that of insignificance. Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant. How could the creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy? Jesus wept for Lazarus. 5 minutes later, he raised Lazarus from the dead.
I'm sorry. I should have known we'd both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that. I don't know.
Parents these days spoiling their children with iPads. Come on.
Have mercy on us because he is weak.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him. Lord, have mercy on us because he is weak.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Father, I pray that you bless the night. Father, I pray that you bless the pregnancy. Bless the results. Bless the series. Father, I pray that you create everything
Lord, rise up. My God, not let you go unless you bless him. My God, come save him. I will not let you go unless you bless him.
Have mercy on us because he is weak. Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save. Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I thought maybe this was one of those just fuck around and it'll advance you eventually type deals, but it does not seem that way, does it?
Lord, rise. Lord, rise. Lord, rise up. My God, come save me. Lord, rise. Lord, rise. Lord, rise.
What's
Pray with all the strength and all the faith that is in us, Lord. There is no time left for this child on this earth. And God, Lord, we come to you.
I can't tell if my mouse is fucked or
With faith as small as a mustard seed. And Lord, we speak in the name of Jesus. Oh my God, let this child's soul come back to you.
there's like a faint heartbeat noise, so I don't think the game crashed, but I also just have a black screen, so yeah, I've got an FPS counter. Yeah, I really can't tell if this is an intentional effect or if the game is fucked. That's the great thing about weird indie games, is that you just can't tell when things are working as intended or well, I must just be missing something. There must be something to click on in here that I'm just not seeing. I got nothing. Or maybe I need to hold W and walk through it? I don't... think I did something wrong. Um, okay, what if I quit out of the game? How about that? It did have like a level selection menu or something, right? Well, that's a little unfortunate. In association with the Ouya, I did not remember that. I must be pretty close to the end. Like, it said it was what, 2 hours? Hmm.
So here we are. And the air is emptier without his laugh, and yet our hearts are still full, but with a different drink. And this ride we've been on for so long is silent, and so also the Lord. And so we sit here in this new silence, and long for the music to start again, and for the disc to spin again, even if it means going round and round for many more years. For at least we would be moving, and Joel would be laughing here on earth, and not only in heaven. But in this space, I sense his silence is only because he is drawing his breath. And now we know love and longing, empty and full, all in one moment. And I am grateful that we loved him well, and that we miss him well. And I hope that in the Lord's next breath, he will whisper his love song to you, his beloved, and that you will know him differently and more deeply. But now, you grieve in silence, yet not without his presence.
I remember you. You made it too. I'm glad you're here. I love it here. I bet you have liked it too.
Well, heaven is amazing.
Look at all of these pancakes. Did you ever see pancakes like this? They're big as me. A big one is for me. A little one is for my dog. I always wanted a dog, and now I got one. I even got to name him. Manju. Whoa, Bubbles? Manju's out to catch a bubble. He likes to bite him. I love Bubbles. Look, I can catch one. I want more bubbles. I love the bubbles. Come here, Manju. Have another pancake. I can eat whatever I want. I never fall.
This is what Christians literally believe heaven is like, guys.
These are the best pancakes I ever had. I love them. Man, you love syrup. Me too. Syrup is my favorite part.
He's not wrong. I mean, without syrup, pancakes are kind of shit, if we're being honest. Jeez, that ghost dog is gonna get ghost dog diabetes if you keep this up. Alright, I can't blow any more goddamn bubbles. I'm done.
Do you like pancakes? You can have some. I got a lot. Everything tastes like syrup.
Wow. The fucking Ouya, man. Really? What? I mean, you gotta hand one thing to Christians. They sure are good at making babies. Well, I don't even know where to fucking begin to talk about what just happened here. Wow. Overall, I feel pretty positive about it. Although every time I see the word Ouya appear on the screen, I feel less good, but yeah, I mean, what a thing. You know, what a way to honor the memory of your dead child. Yeah, I mean, it was certainly moving and provocative and, you know, plucked my heartstrings in a couple spots. Definitely squeezed some tears out during those long stretches of me not saying anything, because it's impossible to be funny when you're playing a video game about a baby dying of cancer. So effective if the goal was to, you know, share their pain with the rest of the world. And I give it full marks in that regard. I guess I just kind of what bothers me is sort of like what were they trying to do with this? Like, what was the point of this? Just to sort of bring the pain that families feel when cancer rears its ugly dragon head. Is that I mean, certainly, I guess it would be hard to argue that that wasn't a thing worth talking about. And like I said, there are people like me who have gone their whole lives and never, had a family member have a battle with cancer or have someone else close to them. So I wonder if this game was more effective for people like me who haven't really had to inhabit that kind of headspace before, or if it was more effective to people who, could be more directly sympathetic. It makes me wonder what playing this game would be like for somebody who had a story similar to this family's. Would the emotional impact be more amplified for them because it would kind of force them to relive some things that potentially maybe they never really came to terms with to begin with? Or would they be nonplussed because it was well-worn territory for them already? And yeah, leaves me with a lot of questions, really, I guess. If I'm being pretty honest, I feel the game aspect of this was basically not necessary. I think having to the portions where I was just clicking around the environment confused on where I was supposed to go or what I was supposed to be doing while waiting to trigger the next cutscene were not particularly enjoyable, and I'm not sure they added a lot to the proceedings, but I guess you could make the argument that creating a feeling of confusion and futility within the player kind of enhances the narrative experience. That Mario Kart sequence was pretty good. It controlled like garbage, but it was a fun gag that turned depressing real quick. Yeah, I wonder how, if this game's quality would be that reduced if rather than having to click through the environment, it was just a video that just played as though you had. Yeah, and to be honest, I did get fairly tired of the religious, I guess you can't even call them undertones because they were quite explicit. So it probably won't surprise you to learn that I'm not a religious man. I don't hate religious people. In many ways, I respect and admire them. But I feel this game does potentially risk alienating a large portion of people who, just find some of the ideas about miracles and God's plan to be preposterous. I was kind of hoping that there would be a dynamic that emerged between the husband and wife, where maybe the wife was very religious and she was finding solace and hope in that faith, but if the husband didn't have that, then he might have gone down a darker path. But it seems like he just went down a darker path in spite of his faith, which I guess makes sense. Just having faith doesn't make you a certain way necessarily, but yeah, a little too much Jesus talk for me. That kind of took me out of it in a couple of spots. I appreciated it at first. Like I kind of started to say before things got really sad, was that I'm quite envious of people who have that kind of coping mechanism. Because the rest of us, when bad shit happens, we don't get to tell ourselves about a higher power's plans for us and what they can potentially do to influence our lives. So, yeah, I mean, I would recommend this to people. I mean, you just saw it all, so maybe you don't need to go buy it. It's $15 on Steam, so not asking a lot for this. Yeah, but I think it's probably something you want to have in your library for, completionist's sake, and yeah, it makes you, it just, like I said, so many questions. It makes me wonder how this could help somebody, maybe a family that was going through that kind of a thing, if, seeing all of that reflected back to them would help them at all in their coping or grieving processes, or if it would just throw more misery onto the dump truck that was already way overburdened. But yeah, very, very interesting. I'm glad I checked that out. I feel in some ways similar to how I felt after Undertale, where the blogger hype surrounding this was, let's say, it was overblown. But a very interesting game experiment, and this trend of people making very personal games like Sibylle, and then this, like, games essentially autobiographical, is interesting to me. I don't think that either Sibylle or this had to be games, or that being games really helped to get across what they were trying to get across in a substantial way. But it's interesting. So I don't know if I hope to see more of this kind of stuff, or if I hope that these have been prototypes for maybe kind of a more substantial offering in that vein, or what. But yeah, truth is stranger than fiction, as they say. So why invent a story for your game when there's plenty of stories that really happened just waiting to be mined? Yeah, well, I think that's all I have to say about that Dragon, Cancer. Worth checking out, but if you watched this, you've seen all there is to see, I think. Little unfortunate about that hiccup at the end there with the black screen, but maybe I did something wrong there, who knows. But yeah, that's it. That Dragon, Cancer on Steam now for $15. Check it out if you want to feel very depressed or need something to help coax a cry out of you. Has anyone else ever felt like that, or they know they could use a good cry, but they can't just get into it? They need something to kind of, start them along. Definitely this could be good for that. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for me. I did have some plans to maybe look at some other games tonight, but I feel pretty exhausted after that experience, so I think we'll maybe just call it quits here for tonight. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.